I've decided to upgrade my navigational devices. You may have seen one or two videos of me putting a new map on my Garmin watch. Well, I've decided to upgrade my Satmap. My Satmap still works perfectly fine. It's just very old. So I bet you're thinking, why bother upgrading then if it works perfectly fine? Well, I've always fancied the newer Satmap when it came out. So I've discovered when I went to go and see how much the new one was, even though that new version of what I've got has been out quite a long time, that the company's gone bust. I think it stopped trading over a year ago. I had a new battery for mine probably about a year and a half ago because my battery had seemed to not hold its charge anymore. So I revamped it a little bit. But my biggest problem is that I can't see the screen without my glasses, and keep having to get my glasses in and out of my rucksack, especially in bad weather. And this ranch has been causing me a problem. So I've been looking round for a new one. One had got a bike bracket and loads of attachments for it. So I wanted to kind of replace what I'd got, but with something that I could see. I can see my phone. On my phone I use the app for OS Maps, which I can see perfectly fine. But I worry that I use my phone for everything, taking photos, navigation. Even though it lasts a long time, my iPhone, I can be out all day messing and doing things with it. But just to be on the safe side, I thought perhaps best to get a different device. And I am worried when it's raining, it's not really overly waterproof. So I've decided to get a Montana 700. I bet you're thinking, what am I going to do with my old one? Well, I'm either going to sell it because it's perfectly good, or I'm going to give it away. So my new Garmin is due today. I'm waiting for it coming in the post.
Straight out the box, and I haven't even switched it on yet. So I think I better read a few instructions. I bought my Montana 700 from GPS Training, and they sent me a great big load of leaflets on how to set up. So when I ordered it, they asked you if you wanted the maps. So I decided to go for the 125. The kind people where I bought it from put it in for me. There is the normal Garmin instructions in the bottom of the box, but I thought it was a lovely little extra that they'd gone to the trouble to put all this information in. They even give me quite a lot of information on how to use Basecamp software. Switching on the Montana for the first time.
So now we're on our afternoon walk and my Garmin's come. So I've unboxed it. I've put it in its new case. Fits in this case, not tight, so it's easy to just get in and out in a hurry. I bought a lanyard that fastens to there and then fastens to the unit just there. So I put it against my Satmap in the house and showed the difference in sizes. And this big screen, look at that, that's going to be brilliant. So you just press this button and hold until it says Garmin on the screen, but I've already started it, so it's just, I don't know what you're getting because it's quite bright. I can see the screen perfectly well. You can turn the screen up as well. So we press again and we get all the things we need to be able to start. So I've not got my glasses on and I can read everything and see exactly what I want. So press activity paused, and this is how we track where we're going. I'm just tilting it slightly so you don't get my face on the screen instead of what we're supposed to be looking at. So if I just click on that, now we're recording. Back to map, shows you where we are. So I've reverted to my phone. Seems to be a bit better for picking up this screen. So if you can see where the blue arrow is, we're just walking around the edge of a field. So you've got that black line around the edge of a field. So that's where we are this afternoon.
enjoying using my new navigational device.
So if I want to stop the recording, I just have to press the button on the side again and go through the same procedure, but instead of starting it, stopping it. So when we get home and we're not in glary light for the camera, we'll go through some of the settings. So now I need to put it back in my carry case, but it's a touch screen. So I've set it up for double tap on the side button, switches the screen off. And then we just stick it in there like that. Easy peasy.
So I've got my Garmin attached to my power bank. It's charging up. So you can see at the bottom, I've got like a toolbar, and you've got maps. You move your maps around with your finger, so it's touch screen. Go back from your map. Next one is compass. Next one is your altitude. The next screen is where to, so you can find things like routes. Go to Elport Castle. This one was made on OS Maps and there's far too many points. You need to convert it to a course. And if you go back and find courses, go back to Elport Castle, and there we are. You've got the full map, not a piece missing. All this area was missing before. So if we go back to home screen, you've got waypoints, you recorded activities. This is the one that I recorded today, just round the field. They've got all the information that you need, time of your trip and everything. These 3 bars as extra menus, so you can go in, you can delete it, save it to a track, go back, get rid of that altogether. So you've got your setup and your map management. So everything you need is all on this screen. And if you can't find it on this screen, it'll probably be on this screen, on your where to. And you can add extra ones that's maybe not on this screen by going into your extra menu. So click on the side. This is where you can change the brightness of your screen. So you just go up and down, back down again. I'll put it up right to the top for this recording. That's your waypoint markers. That is to lock your screen. So if you lock your screen, then you can't use it as a touch screen. You've got a torch, and then you've got your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth. So as we did before, go to activities paused. It's all been wiped clean from the one I went before because I saved it. Just press to start it recording. When you're finished, press again to pause it, and then go save, which I showed you when we was out on his walk. So if we get rid of that, goes back to the main screen. So we can actually create a course actually on the Garmin. So course planner, create a course, get started, add points. So if you've got a waypoint, you can set the waypoint and the map will go to there, or you can use maps to make your course. So we will go, say we wanted to start from here. We add a point, and then go over the, we're not in a national park, so it doesn't snap to the path, so we'd have to go back and put another point in there, perhaps like that. So this is where you end up with lots of points. So you've got to be very careful. Every little turn, you've got to add a point otherwise it goes in a straight line. But if you're in a national park, it will click to the paths, and there's settings for direct route or snap to path, which you have to go into. Then you just go back, which leads you to this page, and then you can review what you've done. And they're all the points, and then you just click done, and it will save it. If you click the arrow back, it will think you want to discard it, so you can go yes, okay, I don't want that, and then come all the way back out. So I've bought the bike mount and a lanyard, to go with it, as well as the carrying case. So I've just got to open this and attach it to the unit. So this is the lanyard, and this bit here we will attach to the unit. So if I take it off, that makes it easier. Let's lock this. And unplug it. I've unplugged it from the charger, so it's asked me if I want to turn it off. So yes, don't want it on. So now all I have to do is thread this through there like that, pull, wrap it round the end bit, and there we are, and then attach it into the lanyard. So we're all done. Inside the case there's this little ring, so all I have to do is attach the lanyard to this ring. So thread it through till it gets to there, then put it through the loop. Just watch that. 1, 2, all the way around. It's all the way around. There we are. Attached on. So we'll lay it down so you can see it. So this is the bike mount, and to release it, can you see that? Try this way round. See that moving in and out? That's how you release it from the bike mount, and then it just attaches to the back of the Garmin unit. And this is where the bike mount fits in. So you just put it on and click it into place. So we'll take this off now. So all you do is press and pull, and that's it, it's off. So that's the basic of this Garmin Montana 700.
Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions about the Garmin, put a comment in the comments box below.